And welcome back. Our next guest is a New Orleans born guitarist. And he joins us to shine a light on how he's capturing the culture and the spirit of New Orleans through his unique Afro Caribbean folk music. We'll learn all about that and a whole lot more. Please welcome to the show, Ben E. Hunter, like Benny King, Benny Hunter.
Yes,
There you go.
glad to be here, man. Very much.
First of
Yeah.
all, how's the weather out there?
Oh man, it's hot and balmy, just like New Orleans. That's what we do. It's hot and it's balmy.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I love it.
So,
You know,
how did you get involved? I mean, you're all in the mix with music where you are. Were you born there?
born and raised right here in Treme, New Orleans.
Yeah, yeah,
So all
yeah.
the music and the culture came out of right here.
So you're in the mix.
And
How
that's
did it
why the
all
music
start for
got into
you?
me. That's what it got in. It got into me. I would say I'm a late bloomer. We'd say, I didn't grow up playing music. I grew up all around music here in New Orleans.
Yeah,
I have my friends are great musicians. I was an athlete. I played football, high school, college, and a little pro.
yeah,
And years later, it just popped into me when I realized New Orleans had such an influence on Bob Marley and reggae music, and there was no one in New Orleans doing reggae music. And me, as Rastafari, I had to come out to represent, and that's where it started. You
yeah.
know.
I like your background and everything.
Oh, that's what's up, man. I'm a plant. I'm a plant person. Let me tell you, I love plants. If you see my house, you will believe.
You have
Plants
plants all over the place, huh?
all over, all over. I love it. Even my garden, I have a garden in the backyard and everything.
Uh,
Make our own food.
you grow your own food.
Pretty much. Yes, right. That's right.
I was on the island of Jamaica, and I went up into the mountains, and I was with this
Mm.
Rastafari brother, and he said, "I have everything I need." So I grow everything. I have medicines and everything right up here. Said I don't need
Yes,
nothing.
yes. And I love Jamaica, man. I've been going to Jamaica since the '80s,
Uh-huh.
and we got married and the grill, me and my wife. So I have a strong roots there, and New Orleans has such a connection to the Caribbean. We're the only state in the union that has parishes and not counties. So I live in Orleans Parish. It's
Yeah,
like you hear some Jamaicans say I'm from Kingston, or I'm from Orleans Parish, New Orleans.
yeah,
You
yeah.
know.
So
Mhm.
how'd you get started in this music business? How'd you get into it? And how'd you figure out what genre of music you wanted to uh, dive or delve into?
Well, again, because New Orleans, when I learned that New Orleans has such an influence on Bob Marley and reggae
Okay,
music,
okay,
it made me have to stand up and, represent it, because there was no other musician in New Orleans doing reggae music. And New Orleans is known for blues, jazz, gospel, and the like. So that put me on this path. You know.
so you put all of those things together, uh,
Yes. Yes.
Afro-Cuban folk um,
Yes.
with a little touch of reggae.
Yes, yes, we have all of this. My latest project, that's online. You can stream it on all platforms, called Soul Avenger, and that was a connection with Jamaica producers, musicians, and it created a New Orleans meets Jamaica.
Uh,
So when we put that together, I next step was to have reggae come to New Orleans and have a baby, and it's called New Orleans Afro-Caribbean Folk.
yeah.
So my latest project that we're going to be releasing in August, it has all those elements in it. New Orleans, Black Mask and Indian. We have, our connection to the Caribbean, our connection to Africa, because we held the African culture longer than anywhere else in the Western Hemisphere.
Yes.
And that's why we have the unique culture that we have here in New Orleans, like no other, you know.
I see you getting
So we
busy.
wanted to tie all that together. Yeah.
Where are you there getting busy?
Oh, I'm right now. I live in near the lakefront here in New Orleans.
No, I mean,
But again,
can you see the
yeah.
picture that I'm seeing?
Oh, okay. Oh, there, yeah. That's the Snug Harbor.
Ah,
It's
okay.
the
That's out here
Snug
in Long
Harbor.
Island?
No, 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 no. That's in New Orleans. New
Okay.
Orleans. At that time, that was before 2020. I would open for Delphio Marcellus at Snug Harbor
Ah.
uh, with his 13-piece orchestra,
Uh,
and I would come up and do these, my original songs, storytelling about New Orleans, and just to see the reaction of folks who come with that type of mentality, because jazz crowds are more, intellectual, we say, and to have me to present this to them and they have such a response to it, I was like, yeah, I'm on the right path here. So
yeah.
now I I coordinated and met up with Darius Diesel Harrison, who is a three-time Grammy-winning producer, arranger
Yeah.
from New Orleans, and we realized we went to the same high school,
Uh-huh.
but at different times. And he
Right.
was in the music, and I was in the sports. So we was able to put this new album together we call Crossroads, because that's where we at. We at the crossroads
There you go.
today.
And I understand you work with the Bullion Foundation, Sandra DaCosta and the crew.
Yes, yes, yes. Sandra is a beautiful woman. I'll tell you, I could. Um, I'm so happy that I was able to link with her, and she's amazing. That's all I can say. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Very nice woman. Very nice.
Her son will stay on you too.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I haven't met the son yet, but
Yeah,
Sandra.
he stays a little bit behind the scenes, but he's running a whole lot of
Okay.
stuff too.
Oh, perfect,
Yeah,
perfect,
yeah,
perfect. Yeah. But it's a beautiful thing, man. I tell you, when
it
you
is.
meet the right people and you can coordinate your ideas and get them in different places that people can appreciate it and it'll grow from it.
What can you tell us about these songs? Freedom Rider, Grace Falls, and the Big Easy.
I'm gonna tell you about Freedom Rider. We have in New Orleans here um, the Freedom Riders. Our Freedom Riders had the biggest influence in the whole idea of it during the time. We have a brother Donald. Big Duck. We call him Big Duck. Big Duck is like 6'8". He's been in for years, and his impression was that they would go and do these sit-ins with no publicity, no people to help, and Mississippi and different places. And what his background being from New Orleans and coming out the Black Masking Indians, we have a saying here, no bow. No bow means we don't bow down to no one. So that was his whole idea when he was taking on these, we say, adventures to break those barriers down.
Yeah.
So that song was in honor of him. I have a video also on YouTube, and at the end of the video, you can see him talk about one of his experiences here going through, and it's amazing to hear. But if you're looking on YouTube, you can find me and find Freedom Rider video. You can see him speaking on that subject, and he is amazing. Still living today.
Yeah.
No
No bow.
bow.
No bow. Bow to no one.
Bow. We don't bow down to no one.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We don't have no identity crisis or no inferiority complex here in New Orleans. We grew up here knowing we are the superior. No one else is superior over us.
We got to come out there and pay you guys a visit.
Oh, you have to. And I also have an Airbnb here in New Orleans, Happiness Haven, Happiness House. It's right downtown in the city. You can reach anywhere you want in the city. We got the Super Bowl coming. We have Essence here. All right. It's gonna be bad. It'll be bad.
I don't know if you can keep it open for us until the Super Bowl. Somebody's gonna jump in there real quick.
All right. It's booked. I'm telling you. You know what I'm saying? So, and that's another thing I would do. I would do for my guests. I would do private concerts for them. You know, with storytelling,
Beautiful.
telling them about New Orleans, me growing up here,
Yeah.
and all the things that happened prior to Katrina and up to Katrina until now.
Beautiful.
And our culture is just so ingrained in our psyche. It's like breathing. So all you have so much to do here.
Yeah.
You know, blow your mind for a lot of people
Beautiful.
who know about New Orleans, you know,
Yeah.
and
I
understand the
I
culture.
think we had a video that we wanted to touch.
Uh-huh.
My It's called Grace Falls. Can you bring it in for us? Talk about it.
Grace Falls.
Yeah.
Now, Grace Falls was a song came out. You know, you have friends who go through things in their formative years, and when they um, not knowing how to deal with them as an adult and stuff, it can go up into things of like drugs and alcohol, and being abused as a young child, whether physically, emotionally, psychologically, it has a certain effect on an adult. And if they don't, and especially if they can't deal with it. So that situation came up with a friend of mine where she would be just get totally wasted.
Yeah.
And her name wasn't Grace, but it was just the idea. I wrote that song like in the middle of the night. It just woke me up out of a sleep and took my phone and just put the words in. Next day, I got my guitar and put the song down. So that's where that came about, you know. And a lot of my songs come out like that. I'm like this, you know, this conduit or whatever. That music just come through. I don't try to strain it or having to write a song every day or something like that. The
Yeah.
songs come out just naturally, you know.
That's the way it's supposed to happen. That's good.
Mm-hmm.
That's good. So Grace Falls, she was just banged up all the time. Just say, this is the way I want to live my life.
Dig it,
And you
dig
had to
it,
go
dig it, dig it.
go shake her. Somebody had to go shake her every now and then and say, hey, you may
Right,
want to come
right,
up
right.
out of this.
Right, right. You know, I mean, that's my background too. You know, background is in counseling. You know, taught for a while, and you know, and I have a knack when people, my friends, social, whatever, they have issues, they'll come and ask me or try to figure out through our conversations or something. Hopefully, they'll take that on and
Yeah.
and do better with their situations. You know.
Hey, Ben, what advice would you give to people wanting to get into this business of ours, the entertainment business?
Well, I'll go back to um, my freshman year at Grambling State University. And then we had a coach, Eddie Robinson,
Ah,
and he always would say, damn it, you gotta love it. You have to love it. You have to love what you do. Beyond anything else, any obstacle, there is only experience. You call the obstacle only experiences. So
yeah, yeah.
you, con- you
You got
just
to love it
continue
because
to,
there's going to be a lot of stuff that comes along with it, running
it's a
parallel
lot,
maybe, or
it's just
sometimes,
like life.
yeah. And you got to take the mess that comes, the good that comes with the mess, or vice versa.
Yes, yes, yes.
So in
And use it as your experience.
order to fight off the mess, you have to really, really love what you're doing.
That's without question. Bro, we live in a world of pseudoscience, lies, and deceit.
Yeah,
Now, if you realize that fact, then you can like go beyond, you know, connect with the universal thought,
yeah.
connect with the nature of things, and then you have a stronger power
There you go.
regular. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Because it could be confusing out there.
yeah, yeah.
I
Because then
confuse
you got the dun 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 dun. What they doing?
smile in your face all the time. I want to take your place. Yes,
The
those are the
backstabbing,
songs.
yeah.
Those are the songs that create
Exactly,
this
exactly.
reality.
So
You know what I
that's why
mean?
you got to love it more than anything else in the
Oh,
world.
you gotta love it, man. You
Yeah,
gotta love it.
and you
You
have to
know,
be
this is what
passionate about it, and you really find
have
and
to
feel
connect.
that passion by. It's like falling in love with somebody or something. You have that feeling
Yes,
that this is
yes.
what I think I want to do. And what? They're gonna
Mhm.
pay me for playing music? I do this
You
for
know,
free because I love it.
that's the thing.
Yeah,
That's the thing. You supposed to, your music is supposed to be for the people.
Yeah.
And music is for the people. Like this latest album we're about to put out now in next month, August, we giving it away. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna put it on vinyl, and we'll give it to the local people here, so they can really get a feel of what's going on. This is gonna change the landscape of New Orleans music for sure. You know, because we have known for certain style of music or certain ideas of music, and with style, for me, styles usually smash out your creativity. Because everybody trying to do and try to match and try to do
Yeah.
whatever what's popular or whatever.
Hey,
But
hey
that's
Ben,
not. Mhm.
when are you playing next? Are you going to be performing somewhere where we can come and see you?
Well, we're gonna be soon. We're gonna be soon. You know what I mean? Right now, we're doing the courtyard concerts for my folks, and we
Yeah.
putting this record together. We putting another video together. So that's the business we're doing right
There
now.
you go. There you go. All right.
Hmm
And so that's next. That's coming out in
That's next.
August, right?
Coming out in August. And right now you have the Soul Avengers streaming on all platforms.
Yeah.
Go out and get it. You can follow me on Facebook, Instagram, and X. And you can find out everything we're going to be doing.
All right. And you said you're going to put it out on vinyl. Make sure you save me a vinyl copy, right?
Oh,
I still have the
you got it.
turntables and everything.
You still got the turntable?
You're darn right.
Okay, okay. You got it coming as soon as it's printed.
You,
Believe me.
all right. I'll be looking for it.
Don't you worry. Don't you worry.
Hey, listen, good luck with everything and thank you for all that you're doing.
My pleasure, brother. I really appreciate the time you
And,
gave me.
and come back again.
Oh, when I'm in town, I'm definitely coming to see you.
You got it. Benny Hunter, musician, Afro-Caribbean, I was going to say Afro-Cuban, well, that has it in there too,
It's
Afro-Caribbean
all in it.
folk
It's all in
ride.
it. It's all in it. Yes.
Yes. Thank you, my bro.
Mhm. Thank you.
All right, we'll take a break. I've got more. It's coming your way next.